Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney Gavin, and the reason why you're here today is because I'm going to teach you how to survive your first year as a college freshman. So congratulations, you made it. It's August, and you guys, you know what time it is. It's time to go to school. So I went to the University of Central Florida back in 2008, which was not that long ago. Graduated in 2012. I finished in 4 years, and I was a pre-medical student, and I got my degree in molecular biology and microbiology. So why did I want to do this video? Well, I'm a first-generation college student, and so I had to learn everything completely on my own. So it was a little scary, but it was also a lot of fun, and thank God I survived, and thank God I got the degree, because I know a lot of people that I went to college with that either didn't finish, or they had to transfer, or they dropped out. So, you know, college is great. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. And you can certainly be successful with or without a degree. But since you're here, and more than likely you're either on your way to your school right now, you're packing, you're getting ready to move in, and things of that nature. So I wanted to give you guys just a few quick tips and a piece of advice in order to survive, but also to make the most of your college experience. So number one, get involved. So as soon as you get on campus, and I know you're going to be a little overwhelmed with orientation and just getting adjusted with your new life, your new classes. For some of you, you may be traveling out of state, out of the country, or even just to a new city if you're living on campus. So there's going to be a lot of new things for you going on. But once you get acclimated, it's going to be really, really important that you get involved. I was fortunate in my school at UCF Knights. We had hundreds of those extracurricular associations and groups that we could join and be a part of. So to give you an example, there was like an interest group for chocolate lovers, or if you were a dog lover. I actually joined several different associations at UCF, and some of the ones I joined was the African American Student Union. I was also an inducted member of John T. Washington Honor Society. I also got involved on campus with my housing at my dorm. They had a opportunity where you could run for leadership, and we would put on events and things like that. And I was secretary of our housing development, so that was really cool. But the biggest thing here, because there's going to be so much coming at you, go with something, pick something that you're passionate about and that you like. So if it's chocolate, you know, if you're a coffee lover, or if you're not going to do something aligned with your passion, pick something that's aligned with your career, one or the other, or preferably both. It's going to be really important that you show that you like to give back to the community, that you're not here just to, you know, get the A and get the degree, but it's also a networking opportunity. So have fun, meet new people, and get yourself out there. So number two, you guys, you want to make sure you keep the partying to a minimum, okay? I get it, it's college, you know, there's no parents around, there's nobody telling you what to do. You're essentially an adult now, but you do want to be careful and obviously use your judgment, be wise, and you want to be very careful to who you surround yourself with. So trust me, you don't want to be that one person who got wasted at a party, right? You don't want to be the talk of the town the next day, you know, doing God knows what, and you just want to make sure that you're being responsible, you know, have fun, be responsible, do the right thing, don't do anything illegal or crazy, but just be very careful and mindful of that, you know, because there's going to be plenty of opportunities. There's parties going on all the time, okay? So keep the alcohol to the minimum, make sure you're of legal drinking age, make sure you have a designated driver. You guys have Uber now. Back in 2008, there was no Uber. So, you know, make sure that you use your resources and be smart, you guys. Number three, so remember earlier I was talking about, you know, networking by joining groups and associations at your university? Well, another part of that, which is the third advice, is to build relationships within your department. So once you find out what major you're going to be studying, and don't worry, you're probably going to switch your major a couple of times. That's totally normal. I switched mine like 3 or 4 times. But regardless, Get to know all your professors, get to know everybody in your department, and even get to know people even at the financial aid office, at the admissions office, even at the library. It's important that you build relationships now because you'd be really surprised. You never know who you may end up working for in the future, or you never know how that relationship may end up turning out in the future. Sometimes it could turn into a friendship, it could turn into a career opportunity. Heck, you never know. That could be your future spouse that you're talking to. So I met my husband at school through a mutual friend. We were both living on campus in the same dorm building. So you just never know who you might be passing by, but it's really important to build those relationships because once you leave and you graduate, you want to make sure that you have some people that you can count on and reach out and say, hey, I got my degree. I'm interested in XYZ field. Let me know if you know any opportunities, or hey, can you put in a good word for me at XYZ company? You want to start setting yourself up for success early on. And trust me, those relationships will come in handy later. So even with all of your classes like Comp 101, you might have to take some math or biology, like all your gen ed classes. Even with those, get to know your professors. And most importantly, here's an expert tip, get to know your TAs and just build relationships and be friendly, because you never know if you need extra help, they can give you extra resources, or they might be willing to put together study groups and things of that nature. So you want to be sure that you're not overlooking anyone. You never know who knows who, so be sure to build those relationships. Another reason why you want to build relationships early on is because once you leave the university and you are now moving on to your career, you may need those relationships to write letters of recommendation for you. So you never know if you're going on to med school or grad school or things of that nature, or if you want to do research or a fellowship, what have you. It's really good to have allies and advocates on your side, people who can look out for you, who can share with you exclusive opportunities that maybe nobody else knows about. And you don't want to burn a bridge, right? So your reputation is really important. Your name is what you carry with you for the rest of your life. So you want to treat people with kindness, treat them fairly, and most importantly, treat them the way that you would want to be treated. Last but not least, have fun, you guys. Make the best of it. I absolutely had a blast at UCF. I don't regret the decision whatsoever. I am actually very much pro college. I think college is a wonderful opportunity to get out there, meet new people, grow, try new things, and you're learning. And it's really the transition from, young adulthood to like real adulthood, because you really are going to have to grow up really fast, because now you're dealing with big time adult life realities. You got to figure out to make sure, your bills are being paid, or your housing is being paid, who's going to pay for your books and all this stuff. And if there's a problem, at class, you're going to have to contact your professor. Like, they treat you like adults. Okay. So you're not in school anymore like a little kid. So, this is the time where now, you wanted to grow up. Well, this is your opportunity to show how much of an adult you really are. So, but with all that said, have fun, because these are going to be memories you're going to be creating for the rest of your life. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm really excited for you. Hope this helps you guys. Have a wonderful semester.